So you want to make an impression and smell unique at the same time? With these 7 beast mode fragrances, you surely will make a statement. And nobody's talking about the last 3, so make sure to watch till the end. We start off the list with Guerlain Le Absolus de Orient Santal Royal. This is a very unique smelling fragrance. This is a designer fragrance. In my opinion, Guerlain is niche. It has niche quality. This is also made by Thierry Wasser, who is also well known by the Guerlain L'Homme Idéal line. He makes masterpiece fragrances, and this is one of them, and this is pretty underrated in my opinion. I think this came out in like 2013. This is very Middle Eastern smelling. It's a rose and oud fragrance, but it's not your typical rose and oud. This is very like sophisticated. It smells very Middle Eastern. You will smell like an Arabian prince, but it's not for the faint-hearted. It's not a safe blind buy. You will have to get your nose on oud fragrances first. Still, I think this is like, it's not a beginner's oud fragrance, but it's not an expert oud fragrance as well. I think it's a little bit more in the middle, but this has a very beautiful floral combination. So the rose combined with jasmine and neroli, that also is a bit sweet floral, combined with peach, that makes it fruity and sweet, but it's very woody and oudi because the oud combination with sandalwood makes it very woody and creamy, but it also has cinnamon. So it's also like warm spicy at the same time. It is quite animalic, I would say. It's not really animalic, but still, for people who aren't into oud fragrances, this might be too animalic. But the animalicness fades away when the fragrance goes more to the mid and to the dry down. But in the opening, you can detect that. And when I first got this, I was like, I wasn't really into oud fragrances back then. And for me, it was like, oh, it's a bit heavy. But the more I was wearing it, the more I started to appreciate it. So I would say not a safe blind buy, but it's a beast mode fragrance. It's really strong. It will definitely make a statement. You will smell very unique. You smell like rich. You smell like money. This definitely smells like old money. And then it has that amberiness and muskiness in the dry down with amber and musk, of course. And all the notes combined, it's beautifully well blended, and you will surely make a statement because this projects. It's very strong. You will leave a scent trail, like a silage, a scent bubble around you. If you want to make a statement, check this one out, but still not a safe blind buy. Sample it first. Next up, we have Parfum de Marly Layton Exclusif. This is a staple in my collection. As you may know by now, Layton is one of my very favorite fragrances, one of my signature scents. But this grew on me because this is the more dark and mysterious brother of Layton. This has oud in it, it has civet in it, so it has a little bit of like dirtiness, a little bit of animalicness. So it's not for the faint-hearted, but still for oud fragrance, I would say this is a pretty sort of mass-appealing beginner's oud fragrance. It's not too animalic at all. But this will make a statement. This is a 2021 batch, and it's a beast. This will last 16 plus hours on my skin, and it projects. This is really strong. But it has the original Layton DNA. Not sure if you smelled that before, but that's like heavy on the apple and the vanilla and the lavender. It is warm, spicy, it is sweet. But this has the same DNA, like let's say 70% of the same DNA, but it's more dark and mysterious. It has that oud and civet note. It is very woody. It is also sweet at the same time, like the apple vanilla combination. It is aromatic. It is sort of like nutty with almond, and it is powdery. And it has some freshness to it with some citrusy notes. It has some floral aspects, like the whole note combination. It's a very unique blend in my opinion. So Layton and Layton Exclusif don't smell like any other fragrances. Of course, Layton is cloned a lot, but let's say these DNAs are super unique, especially the Exclusif. This is a really, really unique fragrance. And you will make a statement with this one. It's best suited for fall, winter, early spring. I wouldn't wear this in the summer or in the high heat in my opinion. But this is a beast. It is very sexy. It has not a mass appeal, but still it has some appealingness to it because of that sweetness. It projects with like that vanilla apple combination, but it's also dark and mysterious at the same time. I wouldn't say it's a safe blind buy. If you love Layton, then you have to check this one out. But sample it first because this is not really a beginner's fragrance in my opinion. Layton is super mass appealing, blind buy worthy in my opinion, although it's expensive. But this is not a safe blind buy. But you have to check this one out if you want to make a statement. Layton Exclusive. Next up we have Superz Budapest Memories. This is a beast. This is really strong. This projects. It will leave a scent bubble, a silage, a scent trail. This will make a statement. And I think that 99% of the people never smelled this DNA. Because this is very similar to Kilian's Angel Share. I would say it's 80% the same, but does 20% his own thing. But most people never smelled Angel Share, of course. So this is still a unique fragrance in my opinion, unless you are like us into the fragrance community and you know Kilian's Angel Share, but most of the people never smell fragrances like that, of course. So I would say this is very warm, spicy. It has a lot of cinnamon. It has cognac. So it makes it boozy, but not too boozy. It's not boozy in your face. It's more warm, spicy, and woody. It has sandalwood and oak combined. So the oak is a bit dark woody and the sandalwood is creamy. So it's a very nice blend combined with orange and vanilla and caramel, which makes it very sweet at the same time. So it's mostly warm, spicy, and sweet and woody, a little bit boozy. It's a little bit nutty. It has hazelnut and myrrh. It's slightly balsamic as well. But this will make a statement. It's a beast. Look at the atomizer. Like, it's an extrait de parfum. This will fill up my whole room. I can still smell this in a few hours probably. My girlfriend loves to wear it a lot, by the way. Look at the dent. And she's a sissy sprayer. She does like 3 to 5 sprays. And usually, like, let's say we go out for, like, I don't know, we go out. Usually she's late. I'm already in the car. And then she grabs something. And if she grabs it, I immediately know because she comes into the car and she's like choking me out while I'm wearing 15 plus sprays of my own fragrance. Because I always do 15 plus sprays. And she chokes me out with 3 to 5 sprays of this. And so this is really strong. I'm already now, like, it lingers in the air here. But this is very long lasting. It's very mass appealing at the same time. But it still smells unique, unless you know Angel Share, of course. But like, I think 99% of the people don't know that. So you will definitely get compliments with this one. You will make a statement. It's best suited for fall, winter, early spring, date nights. I wouldn't wear this to the office, I think. I think it's way too strong for the office, but you have to check this one out. If you love Parfums Marley Ocean, Kilian's Angel Share, this is blind buy worthy. If you never smelled that before, try to sample it first. Superz Budapest Memories. Next up we have Argos Fall of Phaeton. This is actually my favorite leather fragrance. Look at the dent and look at the details, like my name engraved in the back. These are actually hand painted. This is top-notch presentation, but it also smells top-notch. If you like leather fragrances, you should check this one out. I'm not a big leather fragrance fan, but this is my favorite leather fragrance. It is very citrusy, woody, creamy, smoky, and then the leather combined with all these notes. It is spicy, it is zesty. It has like bergamot, lemon, and ginger in the top, combined with pepper and cardamom. So it is spicy at the same time, zesty and citrusy. But in the base, it has like the sandalwood combination with labdanum and leather and vanilla and tonka bean. So it is spicy, it is sweet. It's a sweet, citrusy, smoky leather fragrance. And the combination of these notes, perfectly well blended, super unique smelling, beast mode performance. Just look at the atomizer. It's an eau de parfum, but it's very strong. This is, I don't have words for this. This is a 10 out of 10 masterpiece. It's very unique. I wouldn't say it's a safe blind buy. but you will make a statement with this fragrance. I would say you have to get your nose on these at least, like sample it. It's a beautiful fragrance. It is perfectly suited for fall, winter and spring in my opinion. I think I wouldn't wear this in the high heat maybe, but it's perfect for any occasion. You can wear it like on a date night, to the office, clubbing. Of course, if you go to the office, don't spray too much because it's pretty strong. But this will make a statement. It is very sexy, very mass appealing, but very unique at the same time. Super sexy. I would say at least sample this. Not a safe blind buy, but it's worth your money for sure. Next up, we have Parfums de Almar Momona. And this is a beast as well. It is my scent of the day actually. It's a very beautiful, warm, spicy, sweet fragrance with a little bit of like tropical vibes to it. It is very complex. It's made by master perfumer Christian Carbonell, Chris Maurice. A lot of people know him, of course. And he blended this perfectly. It has like a lot of spiciness to it with saffron and cardamom, cinnamon and nutmeg, but it also has some fruitiness to it with mandarin and passion fruit. It gives a little bit of tropical vibes. It's very sweet. It's very warm, spicy. It also has like tonka bean, vanilla, caramel. It has like gaiac wood and sandalwood. So it is woody at the same time, a bit creamy. It is a very complex blend. It has a lot of fragrance notes. It's sort of hard to describe, but you will mostly get these touches like the warm spiciness, the sweetness. And like it's a beautifully well blended beast mode fragrance. I would say this is really strong. This is also one of the strongest on the list, but they're all beast mode. They're all very strong. And these atomizers as well, all pressurized, like so strong. This will make an impression because this smells very unique. Perfect for fall, winter and spring. I don't think you can wear this in the high heat. You can test it out, but I think this is a bit too much for the high heat, for humid weather. Perfect for date nights, perfect for going out clubbing. I wouldn't wear this to the office or anything, but it's perfect for just daily wear. If you just go out, whatever you're gonna do, you will make an impression on date night for sure. And everywhere you go, this is a room filler. It's very strong. It will last on my skin for 12 plus hours. It projects, it leaves a scent bubble, a silage. I would say it's not a safe blind buy, but you should definitely sample this at least. It's a beautiful fragrance. Parfums de Almar, Momona. Next up we have Tomavicci Zenobia, which is a very beautifully well blended leather fragrance. I would say it's a super smooth leather. It's not in your face leather. It's a very white floral, sweet and spicy leather with a lot of like amberiness to it. It has black currant and vanilla. It has like saffron, so it's a bit warm spicy at the same time. And it has oud and cedar wood, but like that's not really detectable. It's not really woody. It's more like a support note. So the oud and the cedar wood give it just a little kick, but it's not really woody. It's more floral and sweet and ambery, and that combination of leather combined with the orange blossom and the jasmine and the rose, it's very unisex. Some people would say it's more feminine. In my opinion, you will make a statement with this as a man because it's very alluring, it's very sexy. Beast mode performance, it's super strong. It's an extrait de parfum, but this is really, really strong. You will definitely make a statement, and it smells very unique in my opinion. It has some similarities with Zen'gi of La Capitale, which is beautiful, but it's more feminine in my opinion. This is more unisex because it has that leather is like, it's so smooth, but you will detect the leather, but not like it's in your face leather. So it's a very smooth, ambery, sweet leather with the white floral and like the combination of like the other floral aspects, like the orange blossom and the orchid and the jasmine, and the rose, all combined, super sexy. And the warm spiciness, like the saffron and the amber, that combination, it's a unique, very unique blend. It's super sweet, but it's also not too sweet in my opinion. But it will leave a scent bubble around you, a silage and a scent trail. It's a massive compliment getter. It has an amazing performance. I would say it's perfect suited for fall and winter and early spring. If it's too warm, this might be too cloying. I wouldn't wear this to the office, for example, but perfect for date nights, perfect for going out. You will surely make a statement with this one because it's a room filler. Not a safe blind buy, but you have to check this one out. Zenobia by Tomavicci. Last but not least, we have Unique Luxury Zen'gi. This is a beast, and I think this might be the strongest on the list. They are all beast mode, they're all very strong, but this might be slightly stronger than the others. This is a very unique citrusy woody fragrance. It's not your typical citrusy woody fragrance because it also contains red wine. So it has a little bit of like slight booziness to it, not in your face booziness. You hardly detect the booziness, but it gives a combination with like patchouli and red wine. It gives a little bit of like darkness to it, a little bit mysterious, but it's also sweet at the same time. It has grapefruit and bergamot, like the patchouli red wine combination. It has frankincense, pink pepper. It is fresh spicy. It has a little bit of warm spiciness, but it's mostly citrusy, woody, and sweet and fresh at the same time. Like that, it's a beautiful combination of notes. Beast mode performance. I think these are 35% extrait or 33% extrait. They're really strong, and this will leave a scent bubble, a projection, a scent trail. It's a beast. Like it's super strong and super versatile in my opinion. You can wear this all year round. I would say if you wear this to the office, max 2 sprays because it's really strong. But you can make an impression wherever you want to go. It's a room filler. You will make a statement with this one. And it's super unique. Nothing smells like this. Like you think of citrusy, woody fragrances, you think of like Bleu de Chanel, Dior Sauvage, Roja Elysium, stuff like that. No, it's totally different. It's not a safe blind buy either. But if you want a very unique, fresh and sweet fragrance with that red wine note, like which is, it just gives that like that little touch to it. It's a beautifully well blended, really, really unique fragrance. Super strong. You will make a statement with this one. Not a safe blind buy, but get your nose on this. Unique Luxury Zen'gi. Thanks again for watching. It will be really helpful if you like the video, leave a comment and subscribe to my channel, of course. Maybe you smelled these fragrances before, maybe they are all new to you. Let me know what you think. Maybe you bought samples after the video. Come back and give me some feedback what you think about the fragrances. All of them are not safe blind buys in my opinion. I would say sample first. I will leave links in the description where you can buy samples. And let me know your scent of the day. I showed you Parfums de Elmar Momona. That's my scent of the day. So give me some feedback and let me know what's your scent of the day. I will post my scent of the day every day in the community section on YouTube, also on Instagram in my stories, in my broadcast channel. I will make 2 shorts a day, 2 videos on Instagram a day, 2 reels, 2 TikToks every day. So I make content every day, and every Saturday I will post another full video. So next week I will be back with another full video. Thanks for watching. You may overspray. Namaste.